What's going on YouTube? It's your boy TaeVids coming y'all back with another brand new video by a bando. Feel me? Like I said, I always react to bro content, bro. But this video is how the FaZe Civil War went way too far. Trade restrictions. Obviously, I guess FaZe and them had a war. Guess it went too far. Like I said, I'm just trying to know the details of why it went too far. Feel me? But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to this video for y'all. Boy, don't forget, I do have a Discord link in the description so you guys can join my Tae community. Go ahead and join the Tae community, man, so we can go ahead and get big and strong up in there, man. It's in the description. Go ahead and click on it. Go ahead and click on it. Let's go ahead and get the video.
Okay, so over the past few months, it seems like FaZe Clan has been having some sort of beef with each other, and it's officially gone a little bit too far. Because of this quote-unquote civil war that the whole FaZe Clan has been having, this has led to them destroying thousands of dollars worth of property, and even led to them getting kicked out of their multi-million-dollar home in Los Angeles. But how exactly did this civil war start, and how did it manage to get to this point? Well, that's probably what you're here to figure out, so if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the Trap House with the biggest trapper. And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now, with all of that being said, let's get into how this FaZe Civil War has gone too far. So to start, I'm sure most of you are very familiar with the new FaZe Clan. They all have been going crazy. I think I see a new FaZe Clan member going viral every week. But if you aren't familiar with them at all and you only know the old trick-shotting FaZe Clan, the new FaZe Clan consists of members like Blackboy Max, Silky, Stable Ronaldo, Lacey, Jason Deween, and FaZe Kason. And of course there's still some other members of FaZe, but for the most part in this video we're going to be focused on the new FaZe Clan. Oh, ignore the bonnet, by the way. I'm not even the type of nigga to wear bonnets, but like, bro, when you don't got no cut, you start doing things that you never thought you would do. But anyways, this FaZe Civil War wouldn't just randomly start one day in the middle of nowhere. Well, it kind of did, but the point is,
I think it started when bro broke his PC, Kason PC or something like that. I think that's when it started.
It's been going on a lot longer than people think. The first act of war amongst the new FaZe Clan actually dates all the way back to May 5th, 2024. When they first moved it to the FaZe house in Miami. And this will all start because of a simple basketball 1v1 between Silky and Blackboy Max. And during this 1v1, Silky had ended up pushing Max into the pool, and this would lead to them just completely blackmailing each other for the rest of the stream. They were even putting out crazy tweets on each other's Twitter account, while also threatening to destroy each other's property. And this would go on for over an hour. And mind you, this was literally the first day that they were even inside of this FaZe house. And after the first little civil war between Silky and Max, things would end up settling down for the new FaZe Clan for about 2 months, all the way up until July 2nd. Silky was doing a stream from the FaZe Miami house, while Kason was currently at his house in LA. Right. And during the stream, Silky would be in Kason's room laying on his bed, and someone in the chat would tell Silky to break Kason's bed, and as we all know, Silky always does too much, so he would actually listen to this comment for whatever reason, and actually end up breaking Kason's bed while he wasn't even home.
Niggas just childish, bro.
Oh, I'm not gonna count, chat. Break his bed?
And this will be the real official start of the FaZe Civil War, because after this moment, things ended up getting serious. Now, Kason didn't plan an immediate get back to Silky at all. He waited for about a month until Silky and some other members of the FaZe Clan took a trip to Japan, and this is where he would go to the FaZe house in LA and burn some of Silky's weed. Now, I'm not a smoker myself, but I do know that could be an expensive habit, so I'm sure people who do smoke wouldn't want anybody touching their weed, let alone completely burning and destroying it.
Silky, look at your weed. Now zoom in on the weed. Oh, that shit burned.
I can't believe it.
Get back.
Now, of course, Get Back doesn't have much of a time limit, but Silky would not wait long at all to respond back to Kason, and this is where things would start getting a little more heated in the FaZe Civil War. So once Silky, Max, and Your Rage returned back to the FaZe Miami's house, they took it upon themselves to completely destroy all of Kason's setup. I mean, I saw Silky throwing Kason's PC all around the room and even throwing a monitor off the balcony, and then I saw Blackboy Max continue to destroy Kason's PC by jumping up and down on it. And like, I ain't gonna lie, this would probably be one of the craziest get backs of all.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When it comes down to my equipment, bro, we got a box. Everybody gotta get in line, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all might gonna be running for y'all lives, gang. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. No matter how much you spent on your equipment, bro. You feel me? Bro, that shit is, man, listen, I understand they got money, bro. I understand they got money to buy plenty of them, bro. But it's just that one that you buy, they got plenty of your information on, bro. That shit crazy.
All the time, because it was nothing but utter disrespect. And Kason would respond back to this by announcing on stream that he was gonna get the lease for that entire Miami Miami house terminated.
Yo, what up?
What up?
Yo, that Miami house, terminate that bitch.
Good. I was trying to get rid of that shit anyways.
Perfect. Can you get that done?
Yeah, getting done.
Thank you. So, how soon?
These niggas got evicted by breaking another man's equipment, bro. That's crazy.
ASAP.
Thank you, bro. I'm dead ass. I'm not even.
Get out of there. Bye.
Okay. All right. Thank you. No script. I swear to God, no script. That was my crib.
Now, getting rid of the house wasn't really that big of a deal because Max and Silky both announced they were going to end up moving to LA. So it was really no need for this Miami FaZe house anymore to begin with. But K-Son wouldn't end there, and he would retaliate just 3 days later on August 14th. He would pull up to the FaZe house while Max and Silky were still in Miami, and he would end up throwing one of Max's PCs in the pool, along with taking one of Max's pair of expensive Jordans and also a backpack. And he will also end up taking Silky's monitor. But after throwing that PC in the pool, I'm sure he ended up instantly regretting it because Max didn't even pay for that PC. It was actually the CEO of FaZe Clan who ended up buying that PC, also known as Banks. And he didn't like the fact that K-Son threw this PC in the pool at all, and announced on Twitter that K-Son would end up being officially kicked from FaZe Clan. And this would lead to a couple of the FaZe members trolling K-Son on Twitter after it was announced that he was going to be kicked from FaZe Clan. But even with him getting quote unquote kicked, it did not take Silky long to return the favor, because he would FaceTime Lacey that same exact day after K-Son left, and Silky managed to convince Lacey to throw K-Son's DJ set into the pool. Now, I don't know exactly how much this DJ set was worth, but people on Twitter was
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, them DJ sets be cost bread, bro. Like $22,000 for a DJ set, bro. Like, bro, that shit costing a bag, bro.
saying it was worth over $20,000. And if that's true, that's just insane. Like, just imagine being so rich where you and your friends can break each other's property that's worth thousands and thousands of dollars, and nobody really gets that mad over it. Like, I'll probably end up cutting one of my friends off if they rip this gray t-shirt, bro. But anyways, even after getting kicked and getting his $20,000 DJ set destroyed, it still would not end here at all. Like, what more could they break? Well, 2 days later, K-Son returned back to the FaZe house, and this time he destroyed Silky's PC by throwing that in the pool, and he also would throw some of Lacey things in the pool as well. But this would end up being cut short after Stable Ronaldo grabbed K-Son's camera and completely jumped into the pool. And of course, you guys know Silky and Lacey ain't just gonna let that happen. Like, they would end up getting their get back the very next day, and this day would be very interesting because I feel like this is where the quote unquote Civil War got to like its peak. So the night will start with Blackboy Max flying in some of his 5-star friends, and that's going to be a very important part of what happened later in this stream. But while Max was with his 5-star friends, Silky and Lacey would take it upon themselves to go over to K-Son's house and completely vandalize its basketball court. So this will reportedly lead to K-Son even calling the cops and stuff on Silky, but once the cops got there, he cleared up that it was just his friends and it was all just a prank.
What are you guys doing, bro?
What?
Why are you guys at my house?
Whoa. This is my friend K-Son here.
Someone call the police. Yes, probably because these guys are being stupid. These are my friends. They're fine.
You guys are good? All right.
These are my friends. It's my house. They're good. I'll give you my word. I don't know why the they're here. We're going to talk right now.
I don't even think K-Son was the one.
Hey, sometimes when cops get involved, bro, you gotta play that shit. Like, bro, it's just a cool prank, dog. He's my friend, he's my dog. But hey, we gonna have this conversation, my boy.
When they called the cops, it was probably one of his neighbors or something like that, because both Silky and Lacey were wearing all black and shiesty masks, so they probably had K-Son's rich neighbors terrified out of their minds. But after doing this, Max and the rest of his 5-star friends will also pull up to K-Son's house as well and continue vandalizing the basketball court, and they even took pictures of everything that they did to this court, and they will all end up returning back to the FaZe house to celebrate what they thought was a victory before K-Son ended up pulling back up with a paintball gun. And this is where things will end up getting a little bit more serious, because K-Son's already mad. They literally just came to his home and vandalized his basketball court, and the other members of FaZe aren't trying to get shot with a paintball gun. Like, I don't know if any of you have ever got shot close range with a paintball gun without wearing any gear or anything like that, but it hurts like bad. So of course, when K-Son pulled up with this paintball gun, everyone would start running, but it would eventually come to a standstill between K-Son and Blackboy Max. This is where Max would try to go for K-Son's paintball gun, and the both of them would start tussling, which ultimately led to K-Son getting jumped. Now, while they were all tussling for this paintball gun, K-Son ended up getting hit in the back of the head by one of Max's friends. And this is where things would get a little bit more serious, because at this point Kason was actually upset. He didn't think that this was fun anymore because Kason felt like someone actually intentionally punched him in the back of the head. But after going back and reviewing the clip, it seemed like Max's friend did this on total accident, but Kason did end up leaving after this, and this is where the FaZe civil war would die down for a little bit. It will only be for about 2 weeks because it just started back up and now they're homeless because of it. So just yesterday on August 25th, Platboy Max would be doing this stream, and during this stream he would end up getting on TikTok live with a girl that he's been flirting with for a while now. And while he was on TikTok live with her, another FaZe member who goes by the name Jason the Weenie, he would come up and snatch off Platboy Max's do-rag in front of this girl. Now y'all know the worst thing that y'all could do to a person is try to embarrass him around the hoes, bro. That's just something you don't do, but that's what Jason did, and things would end up getting heated after that because Max's hairline is cooked, everyone knows it. So he had to get some form of get back on Jason for trying to embarrass him. So this would lead to him taking it far and throwing Jason's entire mattress into the pool. And this would lead to Jason retaliate shortly after, throwing all types of flour and everything in Max's room. And long story short, this entire night would end with them just completely ruining the entire FaZe house. I mean, they got water and protein powder and flour and everything like that all over this house, and it just looked a complete mess. Now, nobody really thought much of it at first because both streams just abruptly ended. I mean, people thought that we were going to get part 2 today, up until the point where the official FaZe Twitter account will put out a tweet saying, "We really just lost the FaZe house." Best would even follow this up by putting out a voice note on Twitter, and this is what he had to say.
Got evicted from the crib. I told these kids, we're on our last strike with this crib, okay? We're supposed to do build-outs and production all week to set up for this September subathon thing, what these kids wanted, right? And we just got fully evicted from the
shit. They didn't care. They cared about whooping each other ass and showing, embarrassing each other, bro. They didn't care about that, bro.
crib, effective September 1st.
Now, there's been some mixed reactions to all of this because, as most of you probably know, the FaZe Clan as a whole is doing a subathon starting September 1st, where every member of the new FaZe Clan will be live on their respective channels for 30 days straight. But it was already mentioned by Max and Silky that the two of them were planning to move into a different house in LA very soon. So people currently think that all of this is just one big script, like they're just doing this to hype up the subathon, and they're already about to move into a bigger house like Max and Silky said.
I don't know if it'll be loud. It should be good, but I'm about to have the bed taken out. Why? Because me, Silky, and Alan will be moving into a house nearby. So I'm finna just completely turn this room to my stream shit. FaZe is getting out. I'm not paying. I'm not paying.
So chances are this whole entire like being evicted from the house thing, it's probably just one big script. As of right now, I'm recording this at like 2:30 a.m. and none of the FaZe members have went live tonight to address or talk about anything that has transpired. So we don't have any real updates about this crib other than what FaZe Banks has been saying. But if I had to personally give my opinion on it, I think that this is all just one big script. I don't think the civil war or anything like that was scripted, of course, like them breaking each other's things. But I do think them getting kicked out of the house or claiming to be kicked out of the house is all just like one big script to get people ready for this new house that they're moving into. But that's just my personal opinion. You guys know that the only opinion I care about is you guys' opinion. So let me know, what do you think about this whole situation, and let me know if you think that any of the FaZe members are wrong for how they reacted or retaliated to their things being broken. And while you're at it, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join.
Y'all, we gonna end the video right here, man. Do y'all think FaZe went too far, you know, getting evicted at the FaZe house? Do y'all think, you know, they was hyping it up for the marathon, sub-marathon, man? How y'all feel about it? You know, leave me in the comments, man. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, for y'all boys. Y'all start on the update. Don't forget, man, I do got a Discord in the description. Go on ahead, hit that link, man, and go ahead and join the Take community, man. I'm more active up in there, just to let y'all know. So y'all want to do one comment, I do respond back, bro. But man, it's your boy TaeVids. I am out until next video.